Face, Warren.
Oh, you're welcome.
Isn't that where did
I'm
where'd
okay
it go?
with your face, Chillmonger. I mean, I guess you can.
Oh, here it is.
Tell you exactly what you're supposed to do.
Don't do it like her. Her?
Oh, yeah.
I just want Slim Jims every time I see the bloody
morning.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody out there. Good evening for those of you on the other side of the world. And it is Mother's Day out there, whether you have pets or actual children. Happy Mother's Day, all you mothers.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. I don't think I even... I forget which Mother's Day is the South African Mother's Day. So I have to call my mom.
See, that's a holiday I don't think we need to have two of. I think we need to. Well, every day is Mother's Day. Let me take that back.
There you go. I hope your mom's watching.
That's a good one. You know what? I don't have all of my sounds queued up like I did for Chill's stream yesterday.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, there we go. You don't need a soundboard when you got that.
So we don't do that. So what are we doing today? Today we want to catch up real quick on some Majors news.
Scoop, Chillmonger.
So lately, they went to court on May 9th. That was on Tuesday, okay? And here's what happened. They filed a motion, the defense team, like Johnathan Majors team, they filed a motion, and now the bad guys have to answer that on May 23rd. And then here comes Johnathan Majors on May 31, and his team got to fight that. And then we'll come back to court on June 13th, and the judge will decide, will this case take to trial? But we had some. So June 13th, the short story is, that is when we find out what happens next. And so I think Marvel and every other association that he still has, they can wait until June 13th for like, oh, do we drop him? Do we go through a whole year, a tumultuous time of dealing with Johnathan Majors?
Yeah, they should wait. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, especially when she changed her story, because what she reported to the police on that night was not what they did. They dropped the strangulation thing. That was something that allegedly happened, right? And stuff about what happened in the back of seat of a car. But they changed it. Now it's like, oh, he twisted my finger and my arm and threw me into the car. And we're like, oh, convenient because there's no camera outside the car. But yeah, it's looking good if you're looking at it from Major's side. And he doesn't need that woman. I think she just got jealous after a breakup, and I'm speculating that she found out Megan Good and him are with each other, and all of a sudden, because you know he's with Megan Good, right? You guys seen that TMZ news story just yesterday? Megan Good and Johnathan Majors are an item. And I think she's like, bro, I can't compete with that. Okay, we're going to court. What did that cops tell me to say? Yeah, sure. We're definitely going to go.
That'll fix it. That sounds like something a person should do.
That sounds petty.
Yeah,
It sounds like it's all good to him.
Oh, yes, because they go. Okay, it took me a while. Guys, let's just... I drank on Friday night a lot, and I am 32, so my hangovers are 2 days now.
What the hell you say?
Emotional damage.
We've got wait.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Does alcohol work differently on the other side of the planet where it lasts 2 days?
It lasts 2 days. No, it's just me. It works.
I'm sure you did your best.
I did my best not to drink. Yeah. Oh, it was bad. And then I had a migraine this morning. So, you know what? It's just like, that's the normal thing. I say, hello, guys, I had a migraine today. And you guys are like, yeah. And, yay, I was wondering if Miss 1776 was going to make it today, because I got to talk Cowboys.
Oh, actually, I was just here to say hi and bye, because I forgot today's Mother's Day. And I have to just go start getting ready.
I also forgot.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's me.
pretty much.
Movie league
This
stuff.
early?
Nice.
This early?
Yeah.
You don't have time to hang out and talk Taylor Sheridan?
Not really, actually.
No.
Bring
Okay.
your mom on the stream. and then we
Okay.
can do it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Thanks for coming to say hi.
Okay, so I just want to say hi. Hi, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for showing up.
I'm gonna give her. No, don't do that. I'm busy messaging my mom. Like, I'm gonna message her, and then she's gonna call me while I'm on here, and then I'm gonna have to like say, listen, and then I'm gonna explain to her my migraine, and then anyway. Happy Mother's Day! I'm glad I have my mommy. She makes fun of my haircut because it's not her haircut.
Aw.
She's very
Did she
happy
do
to
your-
see. She's my hairdresser. So when the other hairdresser messed up my hair, she was like, she was quite happy about that. Yeah. Anyway, so majors. Sorry, I'm always derailing things. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Imagine if I was, if I was drunk, it would be worse. You guys can hear me, okay? Right?
Yeah.
My hair's
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yes.
Hey, oh, y'all guys, you get the wet hair. I got wet hair for you
Oh,
guys.
yay.
Yeah.
At least you have hair.
My husband does that to me all the time. Yeah, my husband's also bald. He's like, and that's a beautiful head you got there, Warren.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well,
Well,
there's. I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead, please.
No, I was just gonna say with Chillmonger's news, I think that's really good that this is all coming to light, and I suspect, when what do people do when they have to be rejected or dumped or whatever? They try to attack you because they're in an emotional state. So, one, I'm still glad that Marvel has not said anything. Two, I'm glad more information and evidence, because that's what you're supposed to do before you make speculation, is coming out. So I think, as I'm sure more things are going to come up, more evidence is going to show, and I think it's looking good. So
I do find it a little bit distressing that his team took the opportunity to try it in the court of public opinion, giving this woman an opportunity to change her story. And, lesson learned in public is still a good lesson learned. So moving forward, they're not going to be putting things out there. They're just going to let everything happen through discovery.
Which is what his lawyer said, right? Like, she goes, we got some more evidence and we'd share it with the DA's office. It's just, we're afraid she's just going to tip off the woman again, meaning they know that they did it the first time. And it's like, I don't know. So that's why I'm kind of comfortable with this whole major situation. I was never stressed about it. Plus, he's introducing, or his side, they're introducing that the cop who arrived was like, yo, is this even your penthouse? And saying things like, if I slapped you, I wouldn't even break a finger. And I want to hear how that played out, the taunting, quote unquote, that was happening from the cop. I got to hear it.
From the cop?
Yeah. But
What did he say?
And how did he say it? The inflection in his voice, too, that matters. Because he may have said those words, but in an understandable tone, too. So I want to see that. Then I also got to see the cop coaching the woman and saying, you got to say that he choked you. I want to see the cop asking her, hey, what happened? And I want to see that she actually says, I don't know, 19 times, as it's reported on Johnathan Major's side. That body cam footage, I think, is going to, if that ever does come out to public, if there's no laws against it, and we actually get to see it after he wins his court case, I think that'll, alleviate any sort of stress. And we'll just know, oh, it was just the cop who showed up on the scene. That Johnathan Majors dialed 911 for assistance for this woman, and that came out in court too. So that's not even a rumor anymore. That's like a confirmed thing. It was Majors. Do you guys really think he dialed 911 on himself? No, he was there for the well-being of this woman who needed it. She was disoriented. She was
discombobulated.
All the disses. She was disjointed. What are disses? Who got diss words?
Dysfunctional.
Yeah, there you go. I like that one. I like the
Dishonest.
Ooh.
Disruptive.
Yeah,
And the most important one.
Boom.
There we
Damn it,
go.
So it looks really good on my part, like the way I view it. But there's articles being written that day that go, headline, Johnathan Majors faces a year in prison if he's guilty. And I'm like, how's that your headline? Like, didn't we already know that's what happens in these sort of cases? We already know the
If he's
consequences.
guilty, fine.
It didn't work out. It didn't work for me. I look at every single news headline or article now for the bias, and these guys' bias is showing. What you should be saying is, woman changes her story. That should be your headline. That is the main thing. The woman changes story.
They would never. They would never. You don't go after no woman. We're all innocent, okay? We're innocent, and we would never do anything ugly to men.
Goodness gracious me.
Excuse suspicious what? Play that one again.
Gracious me.
Goodness gracious me.
Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, Bowler Kid.
Bowler.
160. Bowler.
I don't know. No, South African doesn't say her R's, you know?
Bowler. Oh.
Bowler.
Well, I'm glad it's not an electronic Bola because it would be Ebola.
Oh, but come on.
I was late on that. I was late on my own.
That's why we need you on camera, where you can go like with me.
So let's take 17 seconds real quick to appreciate that is the Taylor Sheridan. That's the wrong one. Here we go.
Taylor Sheridan is an American actor, screenwriter, and director. As a writer, he is best known for writing the screenplay for Sicario and Hell or High Water, for which he received an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Screenplay. He also starred in the FX television series Sons of Anarchy and directed the film Wind River, starring Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen. Taylor Sheridan has 24 wins and 57 award nominations in total and is loved for his Yellowstone franchise. His other shows include Tulsa King and Mayor of Kingstown.
I just make movies to support my horse habit. That's all I do.
If he looks and sounds the part of a horseman, well, that's because he is one.
Well, I say about everything I want to say when I write a story.
There's an economy to his language, a directness that he carries to the set, too.
I don't run much of a democracy. It's,
yeah, is that right?
The words are the words.
He wasn't kidding.
I don't tell people how to act. I don't need anyone to tell me how to write.
And as writers go, he's been called one of the most important Western storytellers in decades.
Important? He's one of the hottest ones. Yes. Jeez.
Well, when it comes to directing, I've always found that it's important to collaborate with everybody around you. I mean, the idea that the words are the words. Some people that you might hire to do something may not have a good way of spewing things out. Like, say, for example, if you wanted to hire somebody to talk like a New Yorker, he's got to go a certain way. He's got to the East Coast is going to be something that's got to come right off the tip of your mouth. Otherwise, it sounds like Hugh Grant trying to be a New Yorker, and it doesn't come off great. Maybe the words don't fly out of your mouth so well, so you've got to say the words the way, get the meaning out, but in your own words. And not allowing for that is probably what caused the rift between him and Kevin Costner, because Kevin Costner, being the creator that he has been, a tour de force through the late 90s himself, directing, producing and writing and acting and all that other kind of stuff. So you get onto a set and the director's not directing because he don't tell you how to direct, and then the words are the words. You say the words. There's always a writer on set because the words are not always the words. So he seems what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Enigmatic? Hard to understand? No, I think he's just hard to get along with. Taylor Sheridan.
Taylor Sheridan.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he has a vision, and that is it. It's the way it's got to be.
Uncompromising.
There's a lot.
Nico's got a good word.
Based.
based.
Yeah, no, he's got. It seems like there are quite a few filmmakers that are like that, where it's like we're here to make this thing, and I'm actually kind of an asshole, and I'll make this beautiful piece of artwork, but I'm going to be quite an asshole to everybody until it's done the way I want it to be done. And I think it was Chris Gore was talking about filmmakers like that being quite harsh on set, and that it's just a thing. You can't be thinking about. Obviously, you don't want to harass people, but you can't. It's not about being nice. It's about getting the thing out and getting it done. I suppose there are some creators that are collaborative in that way. They want the input of the talent and all of that. There are people like that, but then there are certain filmmakers that are like, I am the director. I direct. I tell you what to do. I wrote it this way. It must be said this way. It is your job as an actor to say it this way. I think we had this discussion before about what was it? Han Solo? Or did the sort of ad libs of changing? No, he wouldn't say it that way, kind of thing. He would say, "I know."
Yeah.
He wouldn't say, that.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's where it worked. Sometimes when George Lucas got exactly what he wanted, the audience did not.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
and we are happy when it lands in a good way. It doesn't. So I can't pretend that I'm like, oh, that's that. I think film creators should be so nice to everybody, or I think all actors should have input. When it comes out good, I'm happy. I'm a consumer that way.
I'm happy if the staff are being well paid.
Yes, pay them for that. Yes.
Because if anyone's being rude to you on set, it's probably because you're not performing something, or they need you to do something and they don't have the time for it. Please, when you have free time or after lunch, make sure. And if they just say, "I need that there," okay, so yeah, you get paid. Just do what you gotta do.
It's physical work as well. A lot of the time when it's like physical stuff, like you literally are there. It's not thinking work. It's oh god, my cat is dying to get into the room. I'll let him in. But so you kind of would take a bit more abuse, I suppose. But money always helps with that sort of thing.
Money is the only thing that I think. If you're being paid and they're not talking to you delicately, so what? You're getting
paid. That's cool. Yeah. I'm just letting my cat. I won't be able to hear you, but you guys.
That's okay. You go ahead and mother your kittens.
I like dogs better.
The work speaks for himself, right? Because people talk about Yellowstone, and all his other stuff. So, and the thing, if you're a part of his work, then you're making money. So, listen, I'll take you yelling at me if I know I'm going to get more roles in the product you're producing, because I know. Yeah, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say that's an interesting point of view. If you're going to make more money and continue and going on, you'll take the abuse because it's good money. But when it comes to 1923, it's only going into a second season, and he says it was planned that way. And in his own words, the words are the words. So the story is only going to go for this next season, and then that's it. Boom, it's done.
And I think that's fine.
So do you take the abuse for 2 years? And not that it's abuse, but you take it. It could be considered that way.
I think you take it because he's gonna have more projects, and he's gonna. I mean, it's not like he's bedridden or something. So I'm assuming that he's gonna produce more stuff, and he's going to, have other things in the works. And also, this is actually a good thing to see that you only need 2 seasons. A lot of times
Show people that.
Like 5 episodes of 5 episodes, 5 seasons, 6 seasons. It's like you made this like series go on for way too long. So
he's not milking it. He's like, no, this is the story that had to get told, and I'm not gonna now, because it's successful, try and milk it till it becomes The Walking Dead. Like, that's just literally The Walking Dead. Like, rather tell your story, and that's what ends up making it good. You don't have to have you don't have to have franchises all the time. They don't have to go on forever. Okay.
Someone's not watching Fast and Furious next week.
Oh boy, that series.
This
That
is it.
evolved.
I'm not paying.
This
for
is
that.
it. This is the end of the show. We're going to be doing no more Fast and Furious. X is the last one we're going to do. I'm Vin Diesel. I get to say this. We don't have any more.
No,
What's
they're
that?
gonna do,
It's going to break 1 billion? It's going to break 1 billion?
they're gonna do Fast Zero.
You know what that
Fast
is?
X is a 3-part ending. So this is the first part. We're going to do
Of the
2 more
ending.
films
Never gonna
in the
end.
X
But not
series. It's going to be
ending
the
that.
X series,
That's
and
never
that
ending.
will be the end of it,
No, they-
wrapping it
No,
all up.
No,
in
they're
a
gonna do-
nice
Then the
tight
kid
bow.
is going to be old enough to become the new Toretto
Yeah,
in
I was
charge.
like 13 when the first one came out or something. And you know what? It's because it doesn't take itself so seriously. You're like, you know what? Go off. Oh, they went to space in the other one. Oh, they went to space. Yeah, they went to space.
Yeah, with the duct tape.
They're gonna milk this. I guarantee you're gonna see like a younger actor, like a younger version of Vin Diesel and a younger version of Paul Walker's
go.
character. I wouldn't be surprised to see something called Fast -1 or Fast Zero. like, it's-
Ooh,
Yeah,
it comes
something
full
like-
circle with because
Triple
he'd
X,
already made
hey.
Triple X. So X1, X2, X3.
Were there 2
Exactly.
Triple X movies, weren't they? Or was it just one?
It was one Triple X movie.
It was awful.
He only made one Triple X movie.
One.
Has he ever been in something with a sequel? Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, the Riddick Chronicles of Riddick, and
But
Yeah.
it looked cool. I haven't watched it back.
I forgot the first
watched
movie.
it.
What it was like. It was a prequel to that one. I forgot what it was, but he was Riddick was in that, and then he was in Chronicles of Riddick.
I just liked him having all blue eyes and stuff. That's about it. I like,
Fair enough.
that's the thing. I'm easily entertained a lot of the time. But
You
also
know
I
what
cringe.
entertains me is the picture of Vin Diesel when he had hair in that one movie.
What?
He played some kind of lawyer, and the hair on his
Yeah.
head was just.
Show us.
It was
I
amazing.
don't believe you.
All right. Give me a second here. Let's do this while I look it up here.
The music. Ginger pad. I'm getting popcorn.
You know, I don't even know his natural hair color because he doesn't wear a beard either.
Yeah, he's so smooth.
All right.
Ew, that's so strange.
Sheridan. Burning
Sure, this
question.
is very difficult. That's how difficult it is to find this picture?
Yeah.
What?
There we go.
Okay, you see a man with no hair. Okay, well, that's
Is it fake?
Ah!
no.
Come on.
That looks AI, man. But you see, you put a beard on a bald man.
All right, let's stop that. Too dramatic.
Beautiful.
Too dramatic.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry. It looks like J. Jonah Jameson, just blonde hair.
like a dad.
That's strange.
Why did that
That
open
is
up in a
very
new
strange.
tab? Look at that. I'm trying
That
to...
looks like
I mean,
that's like 3 months of hair that he didn't cut.
Nope, that's a wig. Because
he doesn't
he's
have
got-
anything.
he's got tight curls. I've seen his high school pictures.
I want to see the tight
Oh,
girls.
yeah, look at that. Look at that. See?
Damn.
That's not his hairline up there. That was a wig. Just like this is not his. Why does
Beard?
it do this? Beard, yes.
A very brief. I love that title. A very brief history of Vin Diesel having hair on screen.
Wow.
So there we go. There's that.
It exists out there.
It's a synth.
What the hair?
You know what we should do? I'm going to spend a week making AI do Vin Diesel with hair, and then we'll come back next week and see if it can improve on that.
Okay.
Give it my hair. Give him my hair, and he definitely steal your girl. Come on. It'll work.
Oh,
No.
you don't have to steal my girl. You can take her for the weekend, though.
My husband does that all the time. So I'm like, yo, just take her back. Just take her back to South Africa. It's fine.
Yeah. I could use the help, you know.
I watched a movie. I watched a movie yesterday. What is it? Something with Jake Gyllenhaal in it, and there was an English guy who was trying to do a South African accent, and it was a problem.
He was overdoing it.
Yeah, it's very hard for people to get it right because it's like a really low.
You start getting into Australian when you try to do it, and then you lean on the wrong thing. It's like, this is my South African accent.
Yeah, you don't like. It was funny when when Leonardo DiCaprio did it, like, because he would get a couple words right, and one of the best words he got was "duus." Duus is a swear word, really. You're calling someone, and it's literally you're calling them a box, but that's not what Anyway, so he said "duus" very well in Blood Diamond. That was really great, but. Other than that, I can't rate anyone's South African accents. They go too hard. This one that was there last night it sounds like a mockery. So other people will be like, "Oh, that's South African," but to us it sounds like, Oh, did you beep me out?
I found it. I found my.
I need just every time I talk, just every few minutes. Go.
It doesn't actually block you all the way out, though.
Damn.
But I think I've got a clip of Leo DiCaprio doing his South African accent from that film. So let's take a look at it real quick.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
What?
May have grabbed the wrong one.
I love it. Please.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
He's got to be like in his 30s right now.
He was in his 30s then. He was taking care of business. That's what that guy was doing there.
Gordon, we live. Hey?
So who went out to the movies this week?
Wait, how do I block him? There we go. Just block him.
Uh-oh.
There, he's
we can do this real quick. That way he can pass by and go to the bathroom when we don't have to see much of Gordon, more than we wanted
really
to see.
not want views, huh?
There's some things Gordon doesn't want us to see.
I put the chair there strategically.
It was the return of Flash Gordon. Yes.
What were we saying before my husband rudely interrupted us with his butt?
I think.
Why are you running?
I was going to see if anybody had gone to the movies this week. Apparently, there's a new movie out, and it's being talked about a little bit. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3.
Did you guys all three see it?
Not together, no.
Yeah, but you've all
Warren,
seen
it. you wanna lead the review?
He's muted.
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, I thought the runtime was great. It's only 2.5 hours. I thought, if you didn't try, we wouldn't even notice. I thought the runtime was good. I thought the action was good. I thought we saw the full development of everyone in regards to all the characters. We saw all their flaws and all their strengths come out. Like we saw Drax's character come full circle, Mantis, and also Nebula, because we really didn't get much of that. We only got bits and pieces. I thought the guy that played High Evolutionary was unapologetic, very, very good. I think he was a great choice. He makes you hate him. I definitely have him as a top at least 10 for MCU villains, maybe top 5 because of how unkind and how cruel he was throughout the movie in a sense, and how he had little to no emotion. And I think it was a good send off. There's one critique, but that would be more of a spoiler. So, and that was toward literally the very, very end. So, overall, I thought it was a good movie. Oh, of course, Jade is gonna talk his nonsense as usual. So
he's jaded. It's on brand.
You don't have to go. You know that, right? You could stay home and watch Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry's pretty cool. Fights! I want you guys to fight. I'm waiting. Oh, yeah, chill. Sorry.
Jill, you think you can, while you're giving your thoughts on this, you think maybe you can send Jaded a link?
Yes.
See if he'll take the bait?
My thoughts on this entire movie was, okay, this feels good. Going back to a Marvel film, knowing it's good. Sometimes in other movies, you're going to notice that other people are going to discredit it. The online chatter is going to be about how the MCU's lost its way. This was like really good. Story and then emotions, they did something universal, which is dealing with animals. And that heavy topic that everyone is going to dislike.
I don't think I could watch it then.
CGI animals.
It's too heavy for me. I'm sensitive.
Then, you know what?
Continue.
There's no cats that were hurt in the making of this film.
Raccoons are kitty, kind of kitty catties.
Do you think otters are like...
No, I can sit through it. I would probably appreciate the messaging then. Is there child trafficking that they put in there as a cause?
I think that you could consider a theme trafficking children. Yeah.
Just okay, because I saw some criticism of like they should have just left it at the animal. They put too many causes in. It should have just been the animal. But the only one I heard from people was the animal one in any case.
Nah, you know why? Because it's just his gimmick. If he's dealing with kids, with just animals, which are baby animals, he's obviously dealing with kids who are babies themselves. Every species was on the table. Humans were not.
Oh, okay.
And they weren't even human kids. They were like other species. Meat. What was the language they were speaking? Meat. Like that was bizarre.
So was it it wasn't preachy?
Neat.
Oh my god. He's playing with his toys, man.
That's right.
New toys.
My thoughts on the heaviness of it. It's fine because you're telling us it's bad. I don't worry about they're trying to make your kids believe that trafficking's wrong. What's wrong with them? No, that's pretty.
No, it's not. It's kind of everyone can get on board with that. It's not irritating.
No, and it's not. It hasn't been used before in a Marvel film. At least not in the last 10. So we're good.
So it's not like Star Wars Animal Cruelty.
Well, back in the day,
thing on a side quest.
And child trafficking, the way they get a youngling who's got the Force and just remove him from his family.
Yeah.
Well, Jaded will remember back in the 70s.
Oh no! I'm here for the fight, and my popcorn's not here.
Oh, here we go. I always fight with this guy.
Okay, hold on. There's no fight because I'm just gonna win anyway. So it's
you never win. You come up. You literally are a masochist because you go to these movies knowing you hate them.
Here's this crazy thing. I actually like comic book movies. The problem is most of them suck.
Yeah, okay. You liked them?
You'll remember that back in the 70s, the kids' movies that we would watch back in the 70s would always have some kind of dog, and in the third act, whatever the criminal was, he would always wind up kicking the dog, and then the dog would hobble around until the end of the third act with one foot up,
Those damn Benji movies. I hated those movies so much.
And the Benji movies as well. And they would kidnap the kids and put them in danger. And if we had the mentality we had right now, and those criminal guys were picking up these kids and taking them with them, that horrible thoughts would be going through your mind right now. So James Gunn remembers these types of things and remembers these types of movies because kids movies were brutal back then.
Oh yeah.
So, he's just basically made a kid movie, and today it shows up, and people are complaining that it's just this horrific stuff.
Okay, it's CGI'd animals. It's not. No actual animal was involved in any of these movies. I mean, I don't understand the.
So did it not land for you? Is that what you're saying? It was too CGI? Or like...
No, it's not that it was too CGI. It's that the plot is a broken mess of brain dead stupid. That's
all.
That's all. It's.
Look, I'm okay with spoilers if you guys are going to fight on that, but the audience also got to figure that out.
That was your catchphrase, wasn't it? The broken, brain dead, stupid.
Yeah, the broken mess. That's my catchphrase for these movies. It's a broken mess of brain dead stupid.
I mean, if you know who the High Evolutionary is, you know what he's going to do. So, I mean, first of all, they're taking a villain that we don't know, which I commend him for pulling someone, because I didn't know who you used for the third Guardian. So you use another cosmic, real big baddie, like you could have introduced like I don't know. You could have introduced like a Galactus villain if you really wanted to, but Herald. But that's like pushing the envelope, right? So who do you bring? And think about the High Evolutionary. Not for the non-normies, this can trace back to mutants, because in the comics, High Evolutionary was how Wanda and Quicksilver come into to birth. But of course, they're not going to go that route. We all know there were miracles. So,
yeah, but I'm just saying, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch have been retconned at least 2-3 times in comics. So you can, their origins are now multiple choice. So
right, but I mean, even with House of, and actually High Evolutionary plays a role with I believe after House of M as well, because Beast had reached out to several of like Mr. Sinister, him, Dark Beast, all these geneticists that are very smart. But is there flaws in the movie? Of course, there's a lot of flaws in the movie. I'm not delusional.
There you go.
I'm saying for after the box office showed that you can. I think the music carried the movie really well. The music was spot on in the right moments. That's what I think. If you had bad music moments, this is probably a 5 for me. I gave it a 7 at best. I don't think, but the music carried it, and then also the action was good. I had a problem with Adam Warlock after like the first quarter, or what first act rather. But I thought the way they started it was good with him, and they have potential, as non-spoiler ways with him. So that was fine. And also think about the movies we've seen. We've seen before that we were basically on Earth with Wakanda. We were in the multiverse-ish with Strange. And then we were in the quantum realm. So we're getting a different aspect. We've gotten different aspects of Marvel in each movie we've gotten. And also the box office don't lie. If the people thought this movie was hot garbage, they wouldn't have, like, is it James Gunn's fans? Is it people that like the 80s, 90s music? What? I mean, they made close to 300 million. Like, how do you answer that? Like, because Quantumania bombed at the office. Clearly, like, this movie is projected to make way more than that. So I'm not challenging you, by the way, Jade. I'm just saying in general.
Well, okay, here's the thing though. Why is it that Quantumania failed, but Guardians of the Galaxy 3 isn't? It's the same formula. It's the same beats. It's literally almost the same type of villain. The only difference between Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Quantumania is that the villain in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was mean to animals. That's it.
Well, I mean,
he's just
as
wrong. There's no discernible. Okay. Oh, and there's a backstory of Rocket Raccoon, which majority of you guys didn't even care about even in the second movie. But all of a sudden now, I love how because this movie is so popular, everybody's going, oh yeah, I always loved Rocket Raccoon. No, you didn't. You all loved Groot because you all loved little baby Groot dancing to that Michael Jackson song.
It was the Jackson 5. Okay.
Whatever, the Jackson 5. It was still Michael
Be
Jackson.
precise.
I mean,
so Guardians 3, after, what is this? Shoot, 10 days? It's at, or 7 days, it's at 168. And that's less than what Guardians 2 was at. I believe Guardians 2 was doing a lot better out of the gate domestically to 3. So this isn't that impressive. 400 million. I know that's a lot of money, right? But like the budget of the film was 200 million or more.
They'll make their money. I don't have a problem.
I think there's reason to be concerned that if they make money back, or if they just barely break even, which isn't the goal. But like, if the movie is good, we can't discredit merchandising and other ways that they can create revenue. Home movies, there's TV and how much times they'll play it on TV. There's ways to make money outside of the theater if the movie's good.
Also, there is a big difference because you have one guy who thinks he's a time god, and you have one guy who thinks
you have one guy who is a time god.
Well, but the High Evolutionary is considered a god because he's fathered and done so.
He's
made
considered a god.
He's made advancements beyond many people, and they can't challenge him. So yes, he's a geneticist and a god.
No, he is considered a god only by those he created. That's it. The only people
been around for almost 1,000 years.
So what? The only people that consider him a god are the Sovereign and the Animen. That's it.
And the New Men and the Mutants and the continue.
I'm saying even Gamora goes, he's considered a god by certain, people. Yeah, the only people who consider him a god.
And it's
not like Gamora considers him a god.
But she didn't talk as if, oh my god. Okay, so for instance, Gamora didn't. This is what pre-Gamora, right? Before Infinity War. Yeah. She talked as if this guy is a threat. Like, you don't come up to this dude.
That's right.
So, which means that she must have revered this man.
He just knew his power level.
Which
don't forget.
That's where I get upset about. I do get upset about because towards the third act, I get very upset. But I mean, like, what were we expecting with this guy?
What were we expecting?
Oh my god! I need to go and see this movie just so I can fight with you guys too.
I wasn't expecting the High Evolutionary to lose a fight to a raccoon. I'll tell you that.
Oh Lord, but we. Okay, I'm trying to think of a fight that we would say that the same thing. Like, we wasn't expecting Kate Bishop to beat Kingpin. Like,
yes, and anybody that knew what was going on called out how stupid it was. It was stupid for Kate to beat up Kingpin. It was stupid for Ants to take. It was stupid for Kang to lose a fight to Ants.
But he got up. He got up, and he was beating the crap out of Scott. What are you talking about? He got up after he just got
Why in the name of God? Why in the name of God would Kang, who has the power set of being able to manipulate time and space, have a fist fight with Scott?
I don't know. The show that he could beat
because
him.
The movie's in it. Because the show's stupid.
Thanos did it with Hulk, and you didn't say. What about when Thanos basically two-tapped Hulk in the first part of it? We didn't say anything about. There's a basis
for that. No, hold on.
You know that's bullshit. He could literally.
I understand it's stupid. I understand it's stupid, but there was a reason why I understood why they did what they did with Thanos with the Hulk. Is that it's the same thing that it's the same basis with a complaint people had with the Justice League animated TV show, which was why is it that Superman keeps getting beaten up? And the idea is that because everybody knows how powerful and how strong the Hulk is, when you're introducing a new supervillain, to be able to establish the power level of the new supervillain, you have him beat up the strongest character. So they had to show that. So they showed Thanos easily manhandling the Hulk. Why? Because they wanted to show the power level of Thanos. Now, did I like it? No, I wanted there to be a major fight, but I understood the basis. There was nothing in that in comparison with Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and there was nothing in comparison in that with
I don't disagree with you.
Quantumania.
I don't disagree with you.
So
The
it's
fight
two
in the last
different
scene.
examples. It's two different bases as to
But he
why
can't-
they lost.
But he had 3 stones in his possession. I mean,
Right.
and I agree with what you're saying, that he wanted to show, okay, I won't fight you with the stones. I will show you that I can literally fight you hand to hand. Fair enough. But if he really wanted to, he'd just be like,
Right. Kang did not, but that justification for Thanos not using his power against Hulk doesn't apply against Ant-Man. Because him beating up Ant-Man in a fist fight doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. The problem is the movie was going, we can't actually give Kang his actual power set, because if we gave Kang his power set, Ant-Man would have lost. They would have all lost.
but he technically did lose. If Janet does not go through that portal, that man's dead. Come on. Like, are we gonna put on our Bonanza hat and cap right now? Like, let's be
What are you
honest.
talking about? I'm missing this one. What do you mean?
I'm saying, if Janet doesn't come in and interfere in that fight, Kang wins that fight, hands down. If he doesn't come back through that time vortex
Kang
portal,
should have won the fight. There was a scene where I forget what it was, but there's a scene where he's coming down and he's shooting everybody with these rays of power of energy. That should have been the end of the movie. He should have used his power set, manipulated time, and he would have frozen everybody, and the movie should have been over then. But the movie can't have that, because then Kang would have
When do
won.
we change movie?
but you kind of made a point in the sense. Look, he was fighting the rebellion. He was fighting the rebellion of the army.
No, he wasn't. He was letting them do whatever the hell they
God.
wanted.
What movie did you watch? Did you watch Empire
In
Strikes Back
Quantumania,
Again?
what
Because
exactly?
I can swear that they
Hold on.
were fighting him, a rebellion.
No. They were on the outskirts of the city. They were on the outskirts of the city, and they wanted to do something, but they couldn't. It wasn't until Hope and the mother, what's her face, Janet, ended up, somehow infiltrating his base, somehow taking over his communication center.
I would hope people that have ants, you powers that can infiltrate. I'm sorry.
Somehow sending the
Shrinking
image
powers, I don't know.
Somehow sending her image to the camp that the rebels were at to let them know, oh, by the way, you guys can attack now because it's open. That's when the rebels actually did it.
Okay, my point is, think about.
Sorry, spoilers.
He fought the rebel army he fought the huge millions of, at least that was
he controlled everything. Bill Murray even said so. Bill Murray's character goes, he controls everything. He controls everything.
My point stands that considering all that was thrown at him, the man got up and literally said, you know what, I'm going to just do it the old-fashioned way. What? I don't get that.
Easy. I believe Rosales said that and explained it in Chillmonger's stream. Bad writing. It's just bad writing. That's all it is. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The whole thing about the writer's strike. Bring on the AI script writer, because no one's going to notice the difference. I have no problem.
To go back to the Guardians, high-level evolutionary, I'm not saying that the movie is the best MCU, but considering what we've been given over between shows, which I'm not going to... I shouldn't compare the shows, actually.
So considering most of the movies have been a 2
start
out
this
of 10.
phase, to start this phase, because I'm not watching. I don't think I'm gonna give the Marvel. If the next trailer's good, I'll give the Marvels a try. But right now,
Well, the Marvels is already a broken mess of a movie just by the trailer.
Captain Marvel 2, we're going to refer to it as Captain Marvel the sequel,
You
and
can
not
call it
the Captain Marvel as the film's title.
You can call it whatever you want. Just the
Are
trailer
we done with that?
alone.
Yeah, my cooking
Makes
is
it worse.
my meal is cooked. I'm done.
The movie, even the trailer to Captain Marvel 2 already establishes that it's also a broken mess of a movie, which is amazing because it's the first trailer that did that.
I mean, it did look goofy, so I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the real question is, what does everybody think about Krypto the Superdog showing up in Superman Legacy?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
Are you
about.
serious?
I saw an interviewer, and they were like, "Are you gonna make Chris Pratt your Superman?" And James Gunn goes, "Man, he's too old. Maybe you be Krypto." And like, what's Krypto? You know, the dog. And then he got a scoop. Like, interview guy was like, "That's such a scoop. Now I know Krypto's in the movie." That's how we know that, because of the Guardians of the Galaxy press mishap where he was joking Chris Pratt could be Krypto. Oh, now we know. That doesn't ruin the movie, change the movie, spoil nothing. It's just fun to know there will be a super dog. All of his knowledge that he got dealing with CGI animals and whatnot, that will be transferred over to his new Superman. I don't know. I think that's a great idea when you think of the merchandising opportunities of this character. That's, merchandising is king, of course. DC is going to be happy with that, no matter how much the movie. Right? Exactly. All the plushies and all the statues of Krypto the Superdog. He already had a movie where The Rock voiced him like a year ago with Kevin Hart. Krypto's not an unknown, but now he's like he'll get the movie quality. Does he speak? Does Krypto speak? Anyone know?
No,
I'm my own dog, and I do my own stunts.
That's so fitting. How did you find something like that?
It's a free sample. I do a lot of free sample stuff.
I want Bolt to be in the movie.
Well,
that's what I think of with Krypto, because as a normie, Superdog is Bolt. So I don't know.
Well, no,
It's a
because
white
Bolt
dog.
wasn't. Yeah, but Bolt didn't actually have superpowers. It was
He
all.
did. Okay, no, I know he did.
Didn't.
I know he did it. That was the whole joke, is that he thinks he does. He's there, like acting like he's gonna do a super bark, and then he just...
You know what? Seeing the success of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I'll bet you any money that not only will they have Krypto, they'll probably have Comet as well.
Oh yeah, so
Ooh.
but now was this Krypto thing was before
Comet is Superman's horse. He has a super horse, and the horse has a cape.
Wasn't
Yeah,
there...
it went over their heads. Nobody remembered all of the super animals, you know, from the super farm and all of that really
had, like, I believe, a
really
monkey.
obscure stuff back in the
Can't remember
20s
the
and
monkey.
30s.
So now, obviously, wait, when did all the dog stuff come out? Or, because is it like they like if they're did they just bring the dog out now because they're like, oh, the animal stuff worked? Is that what you're saying, Jaded? That they just bring the dog out?
Considering with I'm guessing because of the success of Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and all the animal references, I'll bet you any money DC's had a history of copying what Marvel has done for decades. So
It's not just Marvel. Star Wars also introduced a very lovable.
Grogu.
That's right. Grogu.
Oh, that little turd.
What if James Gunn James Gunn is going to try and pull at the heartstrings and give autistic Superman, who's just so happy and joyful and giddy, break his heart by killing the dog?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, kill a dog, kill an animal, and you got a bad guy immediately, like you were saying. It's just the dog that has like limps around for the.
It works in Guardians of the Galaxy. He grew up on that stuff. Kill Krypto the Superdog, and that's how you get your jaded Superman.
In the first movie, though?
Hold on. Kill Krypto and then steal Superman's car and then
tug on his cape. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no, but you kill Krypto, sure. I like it, the emotional connection, because it happens to a dog. But when it's just a dog in a movie, that's bad enough, and I get it. But when it's a dog you've emotionally connected with, do that. Make it a merchandising
super work.
3
Yeah, like make him around. Don't put him in one movie and then kill him like in the same movie.
You don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
keep
You
him
don't have-
around, make him a household name, build, and then
Break everyone.
Just
No,
Joe, just
I
have a scene with Krypto when the puppy dog eyes and a sad look, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes.
No.
That's all
Somebody
Break how
shoots him
hard?
with a kryptonite bullet,
That's it.
and that's it. He goes super wick, and then in the next film they go after the horse.
I mean, the dog had in John Wick. The dog had maybe 2 minutes of screen time, and everybody was going, yes, yes. Everybody John Wick killed is justified because we saw a sad face of the dog.
That's right. That's how it works.
That is
Killing
how it
the
works,
dog
because
is the
they're
new
so
Hollywood way.
innocent. They're so innocent.
The only
It's like,
thing-
okay, we can't go for a kid. Maybe it's a bit too harsh. Just go for an animal.
The only thing that this does shows me is that he's just trying to be more comic book inclusive in the sense that he's adding more to, because let's be honest, with the Snyder zealots and cultists, that thing that was a thing. We just basically got we went from Superman, Man of Steel to straight up Justice League. So we're getting this could potentially mean more things for Superman along the way as characters he meet and stuff like that. So that's why I see this as a good thing, because it's not as, we didn't really get that. I'm not saying that Krypto had to be in the Snyderverse. I'm just saying that this can lend ways for other smaller characters to like show up, and we can see how it plays a role in his development. I mean, there's of course, and also we're getting that Supergirl movies, which I'm assuming
it could be in both.
Yeah, could have a bit of a connection there. So that's kind of
maybe Comet will be in the Supergirl movie because chicks dig horses.
Yes, we do.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
Yes, we do. We love cowboys and we love horses.
You love them.
Hello, what have we here?
I mean, wait. What is that aesthetic like? Why do you need? That's so strange. Why do you need a super horse for a flying man?
Because
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Why you ask these questions?
The horse
because
wasn't
it's
for
cool.
Superman. The horse wasn't for Superman. The horse was for the female readers.
To enjoy the.
To
I
see
knew
a
it.
horse.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting.
That's how they work their way into My Little Pony.
Popcorn is being replaced. My Little Pony. My Little Pony. You invited me. You don't get to hate me.
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I see about the Krypto thing. I mean, me personally, I want to know who the villain. I hope they go with the Lex Luthor route, like
Again? Oh, that's unique.
I mean, there was a rumor going around that it might be the guy that played Beast in the X-Men series, but he was in Renfield recently. That guy, they want him.
The guy, like Frasier?
No. The guy in Renfield is a younger dude.
The one who played the younger Beast.
Young Beast, yeah.
Beast in the first one.
Yeah,
that's
like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the rumor that they have, which I don't think that's a bad casting at all. But I mean, you think
it's not a good casting.
I mean that too, but I mean, you can't do someone like Brainiac because that's just too early in his career.
Could you imagine Brainiac in James Bond's hands?
No, I don't see that. I'm sorry, man. I don't see the Brainiac in the first.
If we get Zod one more time.
Yeah.
But Warren wants Lex Luthor again.
But who do you have before Lex Luthor?
I don't know. Parasite, Metallo, maybe.
I'll take a Lex Luthor mention, but don't cast him yet.
Well, technically, you could do Metallo because you could have Luthor build Metallo, and then Luthor shows
You could
up.
even have a Mazo if you wanted. But I mean,
I know, that's
Amazo's more of a Justice League villain, I understand. But you could have the start of a Mazo, right? And then start off with Superman, and that could lead to eventually a Justice League movie.
Yeah, I think Brainiac is probably a really good choice. I mean, not Brainiac. I'm sorry, Metallo is a really good choice because you could throw Luthor's tower in the background at the opening sequences, so it establishes he's there.
Yeah.
And then you have the Metallo thing go down, and he's got the kryptonite, and he's got the android body. Nobody figures it out, and at the very end, once he's put away. You cut to a scene where Luthor shows up at the very end, or in one of these end credit scenes, where he says, "I'm going to have to come up with a different tactic," and then you realize, "Woo, he was the big bad guy the whole time. He was the man behind it."
Or there could be cameos establishing that he's the one that provided the kryptonite or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I can hop on board Metallo. I think they should stay away though from Lex Luthor, and I think Brainiac is someone for later in Superman's career. So I don't see any that's my opinion there.
Yeah, I don't think they need to do world ending straight off the bat. So.
Monkey.
Yeah, I mean they did that with Zod and Darkseid in the Snyder religion. So.
And it worked out real well.
Well, only because they screwed up Darkseid so badly. I mean,
please don't give that movie any praise, please.
No, I'm not. I mean, part of the reason that they screwed up with their supervillains is because they didn't really know how to properly handle Darkseid.
Completely forgot about Streaky the Super Cat. They did a whole
oh god.
Hey!
Saturday morning
I'll
cartoon.
fight you. You
on
thought
that.
you thought you had a fight with Warren. Fight me about cats.
Hold on. I'm gonna fight a cat girl about cats. Well, there's a pointless argument.
Exactly. You'll just lose. That's the
No,
point.
it's just like arguing with a wall.
It's arguing.
No, hold on, no. You know what?
Inevitability.
It's like arguing with a cat.
Exactly. Actually,
Yeah.
we always win. Anyway,
What are you talking about?
talking about cat.
We always win.
To retort.
Are you out of your Vulcan mind?
You identify as a feline, yeah?
It's made for me, just like it's this the one you use on me every Sunday. It's like, oh, by the way.
Well, I've only got a few, so
So you
I
gotta
got to go back to the
diversify
old.
it. You gotta hit her up with this one.
What did you say?
You know?
What did you say? Wait, I've got this. Who the hell are you talking to?
What did he say?
That one. And the best one is that it's what did he say, because I got my man haircut. That's the one you gotta use.
Who cares if you have a man haircut? We're gonna use that. Who cares? Who cares?
We're gonna use it. No one. Dig it. How do you guys do those? No, actually, you know what? Don't put me on that. We'll never get anywhere. We'll never have normal conversations. I'll just speak in meme.
It's just interesting that that's probably somewhere he's going to go, and once it's officially announced, and if he winds up having one of these universal translator dog collars that has been established in other universes.
And if that fails, just bring in Drax.
It might not, it may just very well be. That would be interesting. Cone of Shame on Chris Pratt as Krypto the Superdog.
Do they have? I was looking at the little clip. So you're saying they don't have voices? Well, they don't speak. They have kind of things.
They
I looked at it's DC Kids, so was it ever taken seriously?
Oh yeah, the cartoons, but the comic books, I don't think the dogs ever spoke. I could be wrong.
First
Maybe Jaded
appearance
knows.
of the kitty cat was in Action Comics. Blah 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 blah. What a weird name.
Well,
to give
thank you, Depressed Hydra, for checking us out and seeing
Yay,
what's going on
Hydra!
here, even though we're talking about Hail Hydra. Yeah, We've got.
Listen, Hydra,
Yeah, okay,
I don't
okay,
know
Captain
anything about
America.
comics. I'm here. I don't know. I weaseled my way in here.
But we did cover, since you're running late, we did cover major news, which was news about Johnathan Majors.
The Kang the Conqueror.
We talked about Taylor Sheridan for a minute. We covered the best of and the worst of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And we're currently murdering the rumor of Krypto the Superdog.
I can't believe we're still on Krypto the Superdog. Okay, it's happening. He's going to be a supporting character.
I don't think it's control. I think it's great.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
we did have
I
the
should be
showdown as
against
well.
it. I should be like,
Oh.
only dogs. I mean, only cats, but I dig a crypto doggy.
So how do you think the writer's strike is going to wind up ending?
I give it 3 months.
Give it 3 months? Are they getting what they want?
No.
Because that's what
Okay.
happened last time, right? Maybe you were the one who
Yeah.
told me, Rosales, but they went 3
Yeah.
months and they just capitulated and they didn't get what they wanted.
Yeah, but it was a different 3 months. I mean, they went over the winter break and threatened what they call pilot season, which was in the spring.
Okay.
So they threatened that, and now they're threatening the fall schedule for movies and TV. So it's a different tactic. It's a different time. But there's also other options available to them. It's already been dropped once or twice that some of the producers are thinking about AI in writing the scripts, and Jada thinks it'll work.
You will
Nobody will
still
notice
need,
the difference.
after
Oh,
the
yeah, I don't
AI
think
comes
they'll
in, the AI writes it, you're going to need someone to work on it afterwards and edit it. I don't know what the right word is. There may not even be a title for it.
Yeah, they need
but
you with anything with AI now. You need a human to supervise. It's not you do because the guys that are using it for coding, it's brilliant. It makes things a lot quicker for them. But you can't just go and I had dealings with a coder that did this where they just let the AI do what it wants without going and checking and thinking about how this could affect the rest of their code. Same thing with writing. You could have these great, it can come up with storylines, it can do some really great dialogue based on the style of other dialogue, you know. But it's not as easy as plug it in.
Or they could get people and hire just some rando that'll take the pay cut too. Like, oh, I'll take it. Sure.
There are those. I mean, we spoke about that last week. I think that there will be people that step up for that.
Yeah, one of the things that I don't feel it'll succeed, Hydra, is because in order for them to get the residuals that they want for streaming services, the streaming channels are going to have to open up their numbers and be fully 100% accountable to what's going on. And no studio is 100% accountable when it comes to accounting. What was it? Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix did not make any money whatsoever, according to the accounting. And that is because Warner Brothers paid themselves $250 million upfront for distribution. And with that coming out right off the top and in being included in the budget of the film, it was not able to make a profit. So there's always some sort of shady accounting going on when it comes to the movie industry. And you know there's going to be shady numbers when it comes to the streaming numbers. How many people are watching? How many people are actually sticking around? YouTube has those analytics down pat where you know when people are dropping off. People are dropping off right now because I'm droning on and on.
Oh,
but
yeah, look at them go.
The point is that if you get them numbers out there, the angel investors or whoever it is are going to get their money. That's going to dry up. People are going to realize, well, it's not worth really anything, you know. So that's why I don't think it's going to succeed. Stand up real quick.
No, that's a running meme. Jaded and Killmonger knows it's a running meme.
What does he not wear pants? Do you not wear pants?
No,
it's that he wears. It's an argument of whether he wears boxers or whitey tighties.
Yeah, and you got to see my rump, which apparently is cakey.
Oh, unfair.
Oh,
I'm such a perv.
My vote is for Y fronts. I think that's what he's got going on. That's British for tidy whities.
Yeah. But yeah, the writer's strike. I don't think it's. I said, like I said, 4 months. I don't see any more than that. To be quite honest.
They can always hire scabs. I believe there's. I mean, might as well just hire fifth graders. It's the same level of writing skill. And it's basically appealing to the same mentality of the fan base. So.
Wow, a movie you haven't finished watching. That's incredible.
Oh, there's been
Okay,
a few
Don, how's
movies
it
I
going?
haven't seen the ending of.
Warren?
Yeah, you gotta
Thanks,
pay
you
for that,
thick.
K-Dot. You can't be asking him to stand and be like,
I'm good. I'm not getting.
we need some super chats for that.
How thick are you? That's the question.
Yeah, that's what the people
Oh,
want to know.
hold on. Wait a minute.
That's fine.
K-Dot actually had a line I wanted to steal.
How do you know?
Oh, shoot. Thicker than a... Oh, shoot. What was it, K-Dot? Something
Snicker?
about... Yeah, thicker than a Snickers. Something like that.
The people, everyone wants to know. Hey, does anyone not want him to stand up? Speak now. See?
I don't want it to stand up.
No, you don't want me to stand up.
Okay, hold on. Stand up, but turn your cam off.
Yeah, I can just.
Turn the cam off and just stand up.
That counts as wanting you to stand up.
A lot of the scripts that are coming out from Hollywood right now are still missing that crucial human element.
That they're made by humans. Well, I think
there's the
market
quote.
will-
Thicker than a big-ass Snicker. I knew that was missing something. Couldn't remember.
I remember the thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. That was a courtroom.
Yeah, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. I remember that one.
thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. I've heard that.
Post
one,
in the
and I'm not
comments
even
exactly
American.
how thick Warren is. We'll keep track of what's going on here, and we'll choose the best one of how thick Warren is. So
The viewers are.
yeah, he will back it up once we get the right one. We will back that thick Snicker up.
Are we on Twitch right now? We're gonna get banned with all this harassment.
Oh, will we? Oh,
This is
what a
considered
shame.
harassment?
Warren, you're the male Pokemon.
No, please. That degenerate
Yes.
of a woman.
I won. My stuff came before Gordon's came. So I get popcorn now. Guys, can you
You
fight
get
again?
About
Can
what?
I fight again?
Pick a
Anything. Honestly,
I mean-
it's entertaining.
I think I had.
How about I explain how cats are a waste of oxygen? How about that?
I mean, you could try.
No, they are. It's just, they are.
I mean,
Goodness gracious me.
popcorn now. So you won't be able to see my disdain face. But where are we on the list of things? Because we're on.
I can't hear her.
oh.
Can anybody else hear her?
We were just wrapping up the writer's strike, and I think the last thing we had going was the lightning round.
Oh, play the music.
Here we go. In the lightning round, we will start at the top and work our way to the bottom, starting with Chillmonger, making our way over to Jaded, then Warren, Kitty, and I will round out the list. And what we're going to do today is one to keep and one's got to go. So let's go ahead and get started here.
Oh, that's gross.
These are
It's a
these are
popcorn.
movie snacks.
Yeah.
Movie snacks. So
There's a reason why popcorn is popcorn. It's really neat, fun to make, and fun to eat. It's my go-to. I don't even care about the candy. I'll get it every now and again, but it's popcorn.
Yeah.
Jaded.
So healthy as well.
Oh, the nachos with cheese. It substitutes as a meal, so you can pretend you're actually eating.
Warren?
Definitely one. For sure one.
Kitty? I know you're
One.
already eating popcorn, so, so
Well,
that's,
I mean,
that's
I'm gonna be making some, and it's called American's Best.
oh American's best popcorn. That's exciting.
Yeah, apparently. It's. So you guys aren't aware of it. 4?
I got to keep a hot dog. That's what I grew up with. So. And let's see.
And it's over. It's
Well,
over one.
Hold on. Number 2 also has a side benefit of making it a really cheap date night because in case the girl wants to have dinner and a movie, just order her nachos while you're watching the movie and you 2 for 1.
Oh,
If she's not offended, she's a keeper.
There you go.
A hot dog? That just sounds distasteful and from a movie theater. Ugh.
No, and
Come
also
on.
it's something you
Bri
eat. Like,
and Nico
it's
agree.
It's a couple bites and then you're done. Whereas popcorn is a sustained.
Yes.
It's part of the cinema event.
Popcorn is a 2-hour mission. A hot dog,
why.
once you start it, you don't put it down halfway, and then you do it an hour later.
See, here's the thing though about popcorn is that if you sit down before the movie starts, once all the opening trailers are done and you're 5 minutes into the movie, your thing of popcorn's empty.
So pace yourself?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
So, okay, these, one has to go. So we've got an air fryer, a toaster oven, a George Foreman grill, or a charcoal grill.
Can I ask you what the hell a toaster oven is? Is it a microwave?
No. It's it's a couple of heating elements that sandwich your food.
It's meant to be a miniature oven for people who couldn't afford an actual oven. You can actually bake and cook like it is an actual stove, but just not as well.
Okay.
I'm getting rid of my air fryer. It's the one I used. I may have never used an air fryer in my life. It's disposable.
So Jaded, what did you say?
Oh, be a toaster oven. They're useless.
Whoa.
Warren, what are you getting out of what are you getting rid of from your apartment?
Definitely the charcoal grill because I ain't got nowhere to house that. So
yeah.
I got to say the George Foreman grill because I can make a panini, right on the counter, right on the stove.
Mm-hmm.
So
everyone had a different answer, huh?
Yeah.
Listen, Andrew, I'll fight you for air fryer. Air fryer is so okay. I don't have an oven. I've got an air fryer and I've got a rice cooker. That's
God
how
bless
you
you.
make
How's
the
your husband
waste.
still alive?
He's got radio.
He doesn't cook for he doesn't cook for him. That's how.
I do, but he doesn't eat it.
He doesn't eat it. Oh, that's how it works.
They are great. He literally it makes great chicken. That's it. My husband is very simple. You make chicken and you make rice, and he's happy. So that's us for the past year. So air fryer, you can make toast, you can make eggs, you do all of your stuff in the air fryer. If I'm talking about
How
if you
can
don't
you
have
make
these other
toast
things,
in an air fryer?
there's literally a thing you put in your bread in, and it toasts it for you. But it's obviously it's not that it's if you have an oven, I wouldn't say now get an air fryer. It's if you can't afford an oven, get an air fryer. That's what I'm saying. But the toaster oven, obviously, I didn't even know about what that was. So yeah, toaster oven goes.
This one's easy for me. Now that I'm.
So you're gonna keep one. You got to keep one. So what are you gonna keep?
Bruh, the staff that they hire at Starbucks. I gotta keep Starbucks for that.
Why?
The aesthetic appeal. The aesthetic appeal of the diverse, workers at that establishment. And plus, I think they just got unionized, or there's like a wave of unionized franchises going across. So, the Starbucks is looking pretty good for that reason as well. I'm gonna go keep Starbucks. I can't believe I'm saying I don't even care about the menu. Like, everyone else has coffee too, right? You get Subway coffee, but Starbucks keeping it.
I don't think I would trust KFC coffee.
I don't
KFC
trust
doesn't have
KFC
coffee.
chicken.
Oh no, it was
I don't
Burger
trust
King that doesn't have
KFC
coffee.
chicken. I'm gonna trust their coffee.
They've got popcorn chicken.
I would keep Subway because I just eat most. It's most of the thing I'd eat.
Wow.
Subway.
And Warren's not keeping any of them. He's staying on a diet.
No, I'll tell you which one I'll keep though.
If you had to.
Well, it's
Please.
Jay's turn.
This is easy. Pizza Hut. There's nothing else.
Oh
there
my
worth eating
god,
at.
what?
There's nothing else there worth eating at.
Oh my lord.
Why Subway? Why would I pay $10 for a salad on a piece of bread?
Why would you eat?
It's McDonald's. They haven't had beef in they haven't had beef in McDonald's for like what 30 years.
Hey, you know how to get away with saying it's 100% Canadian beef when you walk in the door?
I know
It has
exactly how
that
they get away with it.
because it's in Canada. That's what they're trying to say. It's
No,
100% Canadian. They're not trying to say it's real
They
beef.
own no. What they did is they own the meat
Semantics.
packing. They own the meat packing company. You want to know what the meat packing company is called? 100% grade A
Canadian
meat.
beef.
That's the name of the company. So when
So
they
it's
say
from
it's
100%
made with
yeah.
100% Canadian grade A beef, that's because that's the name of the company that they
It's
bought.
100% from there. They're
Yeah.
saying.
Well, it's made with 100% beef, not just 100% beef is made. It makes
made
up the
with.
patty, but
Makes
it's
up.
made with
Another word.
100%
Oh my
beef.
God.
You guys are
This is
And oatmeal.
Okay,
This
it's
is why
Taco
it's
Bell.
funny.
Okay, do I really have to explain why not Taco Bell, really? And as for Panda Express, if I want Chinese food, I'll actually eat real Chinese food.
Ugh.
Starbucks, their coffee is so, people hate their coffee so much that they have to add 15 different types of other ingredients to kill the taste of the damn coffee. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with pizza.
I mean, he does like something, so that's cool.
That's what I don't like
Yeah,
about
that's actually
Starbucks.
true. You like something. That's true.
Oh, well done, yeah. Progress.
I'm gonna go with Subway because I can always eat relatively healthy. They now have a breakfast menu and they actually have like 2 soups that are decent. So I know, and I can make salads. So, and they have the oven so if I want to make something there as well. So I'm gonna go with Subway. It's I know the other what was it? Because I'm bad at math. The other 8 I will die within at least a decade. I know I can last 20 years with Subway.
Yeah, you see, I'm with you on that one.
They do have soup. Yeah.
So you're going
They
with
got soup?
Subway, Kitty?
Yeah, Subway.
That white
Subway doesn't
macadamia
have
Who
nut
chooses
cookie.
Subway? I do, and so does Warren. We'll fight you, Nico. Let's go.
I'm gonna choose, and probably get hate for it, which will be the very first time that's ever happened to
For
me.
what?
Because I'm gonna go with Jack in the Box.
I mean,
I can't say anything about
there's
that.
there's nothing bad with Jack in the Box.
What
I've
is it?
never had Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Me either.
I Jack in the Box. I can get deep fried tacos, and I can get the egg rolls and a breakfast sandwich, all in one order at any time of the day. So I got to go with
Those are solid
the
reasons.
Taco Bell. I mean with the Jack in the Box.
Oh no, your Latino came out. You said Taco Bell.
I did say Taco Bell,
Oh.
but still, one's got to go.
Oh,
So we are looking at barbecue sauce, ranch dressing, ketchup, or hot sauce.
One has to go. Oh,
yes.
One
Bye,
has
ranch.
to go.
Bye, ranch. See ya.
What are you going to dip your pizza in?
Garlic.
Who
Barbecue.
dips
I don't dip
pizza
my
in that?
pizza. I'm an Italian. I don't dip no pizza.
Yeah, you
I'm
probably
good.
don't even eat the pepperoni pizzas either because that's like kiddie food, right? For Italians.
I eat pineapple on pizza, so I'm uncouth, but I'm not that uncouth that I'm gonna
How are you
dip my
Italian
pizza in
if you
something.
eat pineapple on pizza?
Listen, taste my blood. Let's go. No, I know that it's wrong, but I don't dip my pizza at least. That's me
Ranch.
putting popcorn in the thing.
Jaded?
So yeah,
I
ranch.
don't
can
know.
go.
It's a toss up between barbecue sauce and hot sauce.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
because it again, I'm talking general because there's specific hot sauce that I like, and there's specific type of barbecue sauce that I like. But I'm looking at it, I'm going, it's like, barbecue sauce you get at a restaurant, not barbecue, not. It's hot sauce. Like I'm picturing hot sauce you get in these little packets, not hot sauce from like a certain type of brand, I have to say barbecue sauce can go.
Warren?
I have to say ranch because I'm not dipping my fries. I'm not dipping my burger. I'm not dipping a sandwich in ranch. I don't put ranch dressing on my salads. Ranch is just, I don't know what moron came up with that dressing. I don't like it. Ranch is the easiest one for me. It's disgusting.
Yes.
Kitty, the Italian, what are you getting rid of?
Wait a minute.
I'm also getting rid of ranch.
I love democracy.
Wait a minute. Katie's Italian?
She's Italian by way of South Africa, and I don't know what you would call Dubai. I wouldn't call Dubai anything. I would stay away from that. But that's where she wound up.
I'm living here, resident.
Thank you, Movie Leaks. Thank you.
More harassment here for Paul Warren. Do you need?
Well, that's
do you
a
need
compliment.
assistance?
That's a compliment. Yes.
Yeah, it's not harassment.
No.
Range.
Warranted.
Hey, I love me some puns, man.
Low salt ketchup.
What?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'll get rid of ranch too. I
Just
gotta
have
get rid of ranch.
mayonnaise, like a decent human. Yeah, exactly, Nico.
Oh God! Can
So
you
are we
do
all
the
getting
name
rid of
right?
ranch?
Except for
No.
one.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
getting
you're
rid of
getting rid of-
barbecue sauce.
Wait, what are we doing with mayonnaise?
It's not on this list. It's
No,
good
no,
reason.
but Nico brought it up. Just use mayonnaise for what?
For what?
Instead of ranch.
Lubricant?
Can you get any more white bread?
One to keep.
Oh.
Coconut cream pie or banana cream pie?
I've never had either, so I don't know.
Oh my God! This is not fair. I love both of those.
Warren's never had cream pie.
Let's go 50-50, Jaded. I'm going to say coconut cream pie.
Wow. Yeah, I can happen. I'm not getting rid of either one. I can happen.
I'd rather die.
There's few enough that there's a limited amount of pies I actually like. If you had apple, cherry, all those ones, I find they can all go. But yeah, not get it. Yeah, I'm not picking one. Sorry, it's not gonna happen.
I've never had either, so I can't even give an honest opinion.
Oh my goodness, you've never had a banana cream pie?
Okay, wait, do you...
I actually settled for Sara Lee versions of these. That's how much I love them.
So you will not give up any pies, and Movie Leaks will keep no pies.
I love coconut, but I also love banana. I think I don't know. I don't know. This is horrible.
Gee, it's almost like talking to a cat. And indecisive. What how odd.
Yeah, Andrew's drawing the line with coconut. It's Jaded. Both agree.
Coconut.
I have a hard time choosing between the two myself, as my brother's favorite pie is a banana cream pie, and my former father-in-law, his favorite was the coconut cream pie, and I enjoy them both. So I'm going to have to stick with Jaden and not give up anything.
I didn't know there was an option.
Yeah, you actually understand. I don't play by the rules, so I make up.
Yeah, I think by default you're like, how's about no? I make the rules.
I abstain, so
No.
Yeah,
I've never had it.
Yeah, I think I've had
How many-
it, but not like in the American sense, like you guys when you guys talk about cream pies.
Oh no, I've been avoiding trying to say that throughout this entire bit.
Oh yeah.
Because when Warren said that he's never had a cream pie, I wanted. I so wanted to say something, but I don't know how family friendly this channel is.
Kids in the background edition.
Yeah.
So let's move on to One's Gotta Go. Mac and cheese, tacos, fries, or steak? Where will the vegan land?
Yeah, because French fries have such a low like hit or miss percentage, right? Mac and cheese, you know what you're getting. Tacos is always tacos. And
Suicide
steak.
hotline. How can I help you?
Yeah. The mac and cheese.
The answer is
Please
yes.
hold.
Please hold.
No, the answer is yes.
I apologize. Stepping all
I
over
dig
you
that.
there. Please, chill. Continue with the fries.
Yeah, it's probably mac. It's probably fries. Fries. Buy fries.
Buy fries. Okay.
You can have fries any time of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying you would
For
keep
me,
it?
it's mac and cheese. Mac and cheese can go.
Mm-hmm.
It's noodles, starch and fat is what it is.
Yeah,
Mac and cheese.
Okay, so I'm following Jane here. Mac and cheese can go. I can have eggs with fries in the morning. I can have fries in the afternoon. I can have fries at night. Yeah.
Hold on, Warren. What will you dip your fries in?
Ketchup.
Man-
You can have eggs with
mayonnaise.
ketchup, right?
No, I was just wondering if you were gonna say ranch.
Oh hell no! Oh, Lord.
No. He's got a can of jarred gravy in the back so that he's gonna dip them in.
Yeah, fries with gravy is good. You guys better try it. Go to Popeyes, order it, dip your fries. You'd be like, "That's the best thing Warren told me."
Hey, I've eaten fries with gravy more than I've ever had fries with ketchup.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just more normal.
There we go.
Yes, it's popcorn.
Yes. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's
It's
okay.
popcorn.
We'll get there.
Oh, let me.
It's popcorn.
where
It's
did
the
I put
answer
it?
to number one. The first
Wait.
thing.
Let's see.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's make it.
Listen, you guys can see it there.
There we go.
Holy.
You make that in your deep fryer
Yeah.
or your air
Microwave.
fryer? Your air-
No. You fuck up your. Excuse me. You'll mess up your air fryer.
Ooh,
With
wait a minute.
popcorn?
Delayed.
Yeah, like everything pops up into the element and stuff. This is a silicone pop thing for the microwave. No oil, nothing. This is done really nicely.
Is that
Anyway.
a silicone bowl?
Yeah. You put a little lid on it, put it in the microwave for like 3.5 minutes.
What is this, a
And this
cooking
is-
channel?
Yeah.
How to make
It's
Anyway.
cooking with Kitty. That's what we wound up doing here. Where the heck
Now
did
it's
I
gonna
put
be
that?
ASMR. Crunchy crunch.
All right, we did that. We did that. Here we go. You can only bring one of these back from your childhood. Which one do you choose? We got Doritos 3D, number 1. PB Crisps, number 2. High C Ecto Cooler, number 3. PB Max, Gator Gum, Pepsi Blue, Pizzerias, Magic Middles, Squeeze-Its, Dunkaroos. I don't know, what is that? Sun Coolers? I don't know what those are.
Yeah.
Giggles.
I think it's Sun Coolers. Yeah.
I can't recall what Pepsi Blue tasted like.
I never
So
drank
American.
Blue raspberry. Just like the blue raspberry freezy.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
So that's
Let
what
me-
you go with?
Because like the Doritos 3D, it's the same flavor with the nacho thing. It's just a crunch experience, which I remember enjoying. Yeah, I'll go with the No, not the Curio. I'll go with Doritos 3D. Familiarity. I remember that.
Jaded?
Oh, as soon as I saw PB Max, everything else was irrelevant. Yeah, PB Max. Yeah. There's nothing else on this list that even comes close to PB Max. Those were amazing.
Not even the Magic Middles?
Oh hell no. Yeah, because you can get those now. You can get something akin to those now. You can't get anything akin to PB Max.
That's true. That's true. Warren.
Oh, Dunkaroos. They're just. There's nothing really wrong with them. You dip them. You got the cream, the cookie. Dunkaroos for me, man. Oh, you disgusting people.
Oh yeah, you had to lie.
And Warren's favorite version is the ranch flavored ones.
Oh,
No, it's funny because I referred to it as frosting, and you went cream. All right.
What are you doing? Dunkaroos?
Yeah, I'm doing Dunkaroos.
Frost.
Kitty, what are you bringing back? If any of these have been available in the foreign countries that you visited over your lifetime.
The closest thing that would be to what we had is giggles. We'd call those Jolly Jammers. So that's the closest I can get, so I'd go for that. Otherwise, I guess because I just know I like Doritos, I'd go for the Doritos. I don't know. I mean,
I got.
I love how every answer is followed by "I don't know."
I don't
because
know.
I don't know these things, and I was not privileged. I didn't have a blue Pepsi. Pepsi
It's
actually.
not that you're not privileged; it's just that you're not old enough.
Yeah. Well, they didn't sell in every market either, so.
Yeah, and it was disgusting anyway, so I don't think you lost out.
Shame nobody's picking 11.
Michael says Dunkaroos are still a thing, though.
Kangaroos.
Oh, I can see how some family would be sensitive about eating an animal. Like, yeah, they changed
Yeah,
it.
won't eat anything with a face, even if it's a cookie.
Don't put a face on it.
Animal.
And they're happy to be eaten. Look how happy they are looking at you.
I got to go with Gator gum because I remember that flavor and the chew.
Impactful.
There's very heavy with the citric acid, made your mouth watering right down just thinking about that. So that's where I would go.
Bryce said we didn't get the blue Pepsi, and I was gonna ask him where's we? Where are you from? But then clearly
England. He's from England. Maybe not England specifically. I don't know.
Does that flag represent other things?
No, I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot.
This one's super easy for me.
Oh, this is a no-brainer for me.
Jill?
Oh, I can pick one.
They got these in Canada.
I love Trix.
Yeah.
Raisin Bran was the one you skipped over, so I don't think I tried Raisin Bran. I'll pass on Captain Crunch. Honey Nut Cheerios. We'll leave that on the table. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No. Damn, I love me some Frosted Flakes. I'm gonna go with the Frosted Flakes. They're more than good. They're great.
Oh, God.
And Lee Marshall from WCW was the guy who did that voice. Yeah.
They're great.
Mm-hmm. Mine is Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
You look like a Captain
Are you a Crunchberry man?
No, do not like. I don't like the peanut butter crunch. I don't like the peanut butter one. I don't like the Crunch Berry one. I just like plain regular Captain Crunch.
Fruity Dynamites.
What? Oh, the pebbles.
Warren? Where are you sticking your spoon?
I'm gonna start bleeping you out.
I'm dipping it in Raisin Bran. I would have my Raisin Bran warm with more milk, and it was good.
What kind of milk?
Just
well, not really, not so much milk, but more like cream, I would guess.
Yeah, some warm cream in the morning with your raisin. You're halfway to a muffin with that mixture.
No comment. Just final answer: Raisin Bran.
Kitty, where are you gonna be?
Cheerios. I had that for like years. Cheerios.
Do you ever add your own honey to the Cheerios afterwards?
No, I'm like.
I think he was asking Warren.
Oh.
I always drizzle honey on top of the Cheerios because they're called Honey Nut Cheerios. They need honey.
Oh, they're not sweet enough for you?
No, they're not. There's hardly any honey flavor to it.
I need that diabetes beeper you have. I want to be a Power Ranger too.
I have that thing muted right now while I snack around. Frosted Flakes, I could do that with a regular flake and a bowl of sugar. So I'm not going to do that.
Regular flake.
Absolutely right, actually.
I think Fruity Pebbles and Apple Jacks taste the same, even though they're made differently. I think so. So I'm gonna have to go with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch myself.
Ooh, solid commercials.
The only thing I don't like about Cinnamon Toast Crunch is after the third bite, it's just so soggy it doesn't taste as. It just you have to eat it really quickly for me. That's the only reason I don't like it as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Well,
time
you know,
to enjoy it.
I only eat it when I'm hungry so that I don't waste time. So
Oh, you're efficient.
I'm efficient. Or Frosties.
Yeah, they're Frosties here too. There's such weird things that we share with the English.
Does flake mean something derogatory?
No, not really.
Okay.
So let's see. Here we
Oh. Okay. Oh, this is an easy one. This is an easy one from me.
Protect me? Well,
And
that's
the other-
the others will try and kill you. One will protect you. So you have to choose your protector.
Damn. Let's see. Let's go to the bottom right. That predator is equipped. He can fight a Chucky doll. You know, Predator's gonna protect me.
Why would anyone choose Chucky?
Because technically Chucky's immortal.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Chucky's on the watch list right now, so I wouldn't choose him.
For me, it would be Jason. Because Jason is basically, obviously Michael Myers, but I've always pictured Jason as the unstoppable one that you just can't kill Jason. So, and it's not like he's already gone up against Freddy, so it's not like Freddy can do anything, and everybody else.
Bless you.
Everybody else here can get toasted by a machete. So yeah, I go Jason.
Yeah, Jason. He's been in space, underwater, been burnt, been to hell. I'm sorry. This guy literally walks, but he's managed to catch up with people.
Yeah, he doesn't have to run. He doesn't have to run. And you can think you killed him, and then 20 seconds later, he's standing there, fully fully recovered. So,
did you guys hear that Jadakiss rap about Jason? Well, if you care enough, type it up. You'll laugh at. He says exactly what you said about how he walks and he still catches you.
Sure.
Okay.
There's a whole verse. You will like it.
Kitty, who's going to protect you from the onslaught of horror?
Is that Predator on the side there?
Yes.
Bottom right.
Yeah. So my first one was Freddy, but I like the Predator.
So we got how many Predators and how many Jasons?
You do realize that Predator lost to Arnold Schwarzenegger, a regular human. How was he going to protect you against anybody else?
And he lost to an Indian chick recently.
He lost to an Indian. He lost to an Indian chick that had bow and arrows. Well, she had.
I don't know. Maybe he'll.
Come on,
just
don't be degrading. She wasn't an Indian chick. Technically, she was a squaw. So.
Oh.
But there's an interesting point here that Hellraiser is an absolute cheater in the highest degree. So I'm going to have to go with Pinhead.
Really?
Go with Pinhead because he's not gonna play by the rules.
Nah, that's true.
And he's kind of strong.
And then an army of Chucky show up. I'm choosing Chucky.
Yeah. How does Chucky kill Freddy?
He won't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, they both of them are just invincible. I suppose you could break Chucky apart.
Well, a few of them are technically invincible.
You just got to catch Chucky in a sting operation. Anybody hear what's going on with that?
Oh, okay. Hold on. If A24 movies are part of it, I would pick A24 to protect me because God knows.
Marcel the Shell.
Oh yeah, Pinhead don't come alone either.
Now?
I'll tell you about it after the stream.
Yeah, that's true. Pinhead don't come alone either. So there is that cheating aspect of Pinhead.
And what do we have here? Michael says Chucky can split his soul into multiple bodies. Well, there is that. Yeah.
So just respawn.
I didn't know that. When did he do that?
I don't know which sequel that was. It may have been in the television series itself too. So
Okay.
there's no telling where that happened. But I did want to share something with you guys before we head out. I don't know if anybody remembers, but back in the 90s or so, maybe early 2000s, they would these audio guys would create these mixes where they would blend together 2 or 3 separate songs that were basically different in almost every sense of the way, but they blended them together. What they call them, mashups?
Yeah,
Anybody
mashup.
remember these? Yeah. Mashups? And I happened to stumble across a mashup that I thought was really, really interesting.
Don't get copywritten.
I hope I won't. Jaded, you're protecting people. Because you don't stop, you don't go down, you never give up. So I appreciate that. Don't worry, I'm not going to rickroll anybody here. But let's take a quick look at a combination.
Here's what I found.
That was Alexa talking to me.
She thought you said something.
Yes, she did. So let's have a listen real quick at this combination you would never think of people throwing together.
Get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Bitch, move! Get the f back!
No, it's the one oh what's
I like those.
Hold on.
It's not ruined, it's perfect. It's like girls trying to have fun, it's just like, no, get out the way.
Yeah, to me it's the bake a cake. I like that one.
Ran across those guys on the interwebs the other day when I was on the Instagram, so thought it would be fun, thought I would enjoy it, thought I would share it with everybody.
Hold on.
So.
See, here's the thing, Michael. The problem with protecting the people from the horrible comic book fans of films is the fact that most of the fans are like the blonde chick running through the woods. No matter how much I warn them, they just don't listen and they get their asses killed. So.
There's that. There is that.
Yeah, you did make it better.
Guys, I think we've run to the end of the stream here. Everybody's going to go out and have themselves a great Mother's Day. And thanks for being here, guys. Really appreciate it. Loved all the conversation. Loved all the conversation from the audience out there in the comments. If you're watching this on a replay, be sure to go scroll through the comments because it's a lot of really, really good stuff out there. Like this comment right here. Lots of fun stuff out there. Lots of really great comments from the people. So we're going to get out of here in just a little bit of a different kind of a way. Just going to leave you with one more mix, and we will say our goodbyes.
I got bitches in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too.